Today I'm going to show you how to replace the battery in a Nexus 5 phone. At this point I assume you've already taken off the back, which I will link you to a video on how to do that if you have not. So to take out the battery and put in a new one, you basically just need to take out 6 screws for this top black piece, and then remove the black piece, and then take out 2 cords, and then you can pop the battery out, pop the new one in, and then you just reverse the process. So the 6 screws are, one is right here, one here, one here, one up here, one here, and one in the top right corner. So they're really little screws. You need to be really careful not to strip them. So just be really gentle and use a screwdriver that's actually the right size. And when you put them back in, don't torque them down a ton, because if you need to take them out again, then you'll strip them taking them back out. So just be careful putting them in, taking them out and putting them back in. So they should come out pretty simply, and once they're out, just lay them down on the side, but make sure not to lose them. So once these 6 are out, then we're going to be able to remove this entire top black piece. It's held on with clips very similar to the clips on the white piece, so it will pop just right up, but you'll want to keep your whatever you used to get the white piece off in earlier, you're going to want to have that handy so you can get this off as well if it doesn't come easily. Mine came pretty easily and I didn't really need it, but in your case you might. Also, you're going to need something to get the battery up. The battery is kind of a pain because it is actually glued down, and so it takes a little bit of work to get it out. But I'll show you basically how difficultly mine comes out so that you can kind of use the same idea for yours and be very careful with it. My screwdriver would fit better. Okay, so now I have all 6 screws out. So now you can just take off the black piece. I start at this corner right here. You can just kind of pop the plastic up, and you might hear the pop of clips. In that case, they didn't really pop too well, but then you can just kind of work your way around, and it'll just kind of pop off. So now that that piece is off, there's 2 cords that you need to remove. So one is right here. Let me see if I can get a better view. One is right here and the other is right here. So if you just use something like the spudger to pop them up, then that'll work. Just be really careful, pull straight up, not sideways. So I'll pop this one up. See, it just popped straight up. And then the other is this little one right here. Okay. So now we can actually take the battery out. So that's pretty simple to do, except that it is glued down. So you're going to need to kind of push something under it to leverage it up, but you're going to need to be really careful doing it. So see, mine came up very easily because I've taken it out once before. So you can see just by kind of pulling it up, mine just popped right out. It comes straight up, but it is glued down, so your first time taking it out, it's going to come out really, really hard. So then once you have the battery out, you can get your replacement battery and then pop it right in, and then you just do the process in reverse. So first thing you do is you connect the little cord right there, it's the little ribbon cable, and then you connect the bigger one by pushing straight down in both cases. And then you can put back on the black piece, which you just line that up over the camera, push on the sides to make sure that the clips go in, and then you put in the 6 screws. So once the screws are in, you can turn on the phone. So I'm holding down the button here, and then you can see it's powering right up after replacing the battery. And that's all you have to do to replace the battery in a Nexus 5 phone.